to be my day, because if you've been keeping tabs, y'all, excuse me, the camera, I have to wipe it. But if y'all been keeping tabs, you know that my storage, let me turn this down. My storage on my phone is full yet again. My storage on my iPad is full. Uh, and yeah, that's full. And I'm not at home right now. And even if I was, my husband is still at work. So I am not able to use his phone. So the live video is going to have to suffice. And y'all gotta forgive me. I don't want this video to be super long because um, it's going on 11 o'clock. And I just got off of a shift. Worked the county fair today. And it was an hour and a half drive. I'm ready to just go back home and crash. Thankfully, I don't believe I have to go to work tomorrow. I gotta double check. But y'all, and if no one watches, that's fine. One of the things I miss about recording a raw video without being live is that, and this isn't to dish y'all, but I really enjoy talking to the camera because it's therapy. ACOG said that too. He was like, man, YouTube is really, really therapeutic. And he's right. But when you're live and people start to chime in, it's cool, but at the same time, you don't get that time alone with yourself because you got to be interactive to the people who are joining in. But with all that being said, y'all, the process of getting this catalytic converter situated, hello to everybody that has just joined and have liked, the process of getting this done is and has taken out so much more than I expected, because this is the second time that this has happened. But this time I have full coverage. So this time around, it was going to be, I thought it was different. I thought it was going to be easier. It sucks that it had to happen again. But, I got full coverage. So I thought that I was good. Call AAA and be like, hey, you guys are going to cover this, right? They're going to cover it. But like with any insurance company, when something happens, there is a deductible. Thank you to the second person who has liked. But y'all, this deductible is way more than I thought it was going to be. And I'm going to make a video about insurance, because as I learn stuff, I'm going to share it with you guys so that y'all can know, because it just sucks. It really, really sucks. I can't tell y'all, just to give you a quick story of how I'm feeling. I just got back from vacation, visiting family, and I knew I was not going to be working for a whole week. So I took it upon myself to just work a bunch of overtime because I knew I wasn't going to be getting paid that week. I get paid weekly from both of my jobs. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just let me do a whole bunch of overtime and make some money to make up for the time that I won't be here. Seems smart enough, right? That's what I did. Well, the day I leave for the vacation, this catalytic converter gets stolen. To my now knowledge, the deductible is going to cost exactly the amount of money that I put aside for me when I was working all that overtime. So basically all that money is going out the drain. Hi, Life with Merc. Hello. I appreciate you for joining. But yeah, that's what it literally feels like, y'all. It just feels like all this money and all the hard work and effort that I saved to make up for the time of me not being here has to get thrown away because of somebody who took it upon themselves to steal from me. And I can't tell y'all how violating that feels. What's going on, is it Vanny or Vanai? Hi. And if anybody has gone through this, you know what I'm talking about. I can't tell y'all, like, one of the most violating feelings that anybody will ever experience is when something has been stolen from you that you worked very, very, very hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to describe. I can't tell you the amount of the anger, and I really think it's like, it's hurt. I can't believe that this has happened. But nonetheless, y'all, this is what I've been dealing with for the past 2 days. And today was my first day back at work. Thankfully, I didn't have to go in until a little later. But it was a tough day at work, y'all. I did not feel like being interactive. And my job entails for me to have, I got to be interactive with people because it's all customer service. And, you know, if your attitude isn't right, it's very, very noticeable. Hearts to you, Vanny. Thank you. I appreciate you. That actually did make me feel better. I appreciate it. Because y'all, like, I'm going to cut this video off short because it's been moments where I've wanted to break down and cry. Because it's, have you ever gone through something and you kind of like, I can't believe that this is happening? That's kind of what it feels like. Now, I ain't never been in prison. Thankfully. But I'll tell you this. I hope, hi, NIEDIITZ. How you guys doing? I hope whoever stole this catalytic converter, no, I'm going to say it. I hope they go to prison. Lucifer. You ask me how many times have I been to prison? I ain't never been to jail. But I hope it's stuff like this that makes certain things, it makes being kind hard. Because when somebody steals something from you, I'm sleepy too, Vanny. So if you want to go to bed, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost 11 o'clock. If you want to call it quits, I got you. I hope you have a good night. But yeah, I hope whoever is going around stealing all these convertible catalytic converters from folks, I hope they go to jail. I hope they get punished. And I don't feel bad for saying that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of this is part of what I've been carrying for the past 2 days, y'all. And it's hard, especially like as a Christian, it's hard for you to not want somebody to get what they deserve, or to get, I'll say it like this. I think it's understandable to want something to happen to somebody who did you wrong. And this is one of the hardest parts about being a Christian. It's not to say that you got to be stupid and negligent, but that whole vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, that can be really, really hard to comply to when you constantly feel like you're being done wrong. When you're constantly feeling like people just keep getting away with stuff that they shouldn't be getting away with. So, but yeah, y'all, that's how it's been for the past 2 days. And we're still in it. We're still in it. When I say we're still in it, I just mean I'm not fully over it yet. I'm really not. But to all who have checked in, I appreciate you. This video is only supposed to be 5 minutes long, but hey, you know, when you start to talking and get into it, this is what happens. So I love you guys, and I want to encourage you, if you're going through something like this, You ain't the only one. You're not alone. And it sucks. It sucks that life is filled with stuff like this. But I hope this video, watching this live, even if you go back and watch it, let you know that it ain't just you. Like, this is just part of life, and you're not alone. So I love y'all. Subscribe, like, and comment. Have a great Friday tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one.